Here are the top 7 most dangerous volcanic eruptions in the world. So volcanic eruptions are the most dangerous kinds of natural disasters. So today we're going to be looking at the top 7 most dangerous volcanic eruptions in the world. So let's dive straight in. Number 7. Mount Terra, Greece. The eruption of Terra, also known as Santorini in ancient Greece around 1500 BC, was one of the most significant volcanic events in human history. Located in the Aegean Sea, the eruption produced a massive explosion that destroyed much of the island and caused a tsunami that devastated the surrounding coastal area. The impact of the eruption on the environment and the climate is also believed to have been significant, with some scientists suggesting that it may have caused a temporary cooling of the Earth's climate. The ash and gas released by the eruption would have reflected sunlight back into space, causing a short-term decrease in global temperature. So moving on, number 6, Mount Vesuvius in Italy. The eruption of Vesuvius was incredibly powerful, producing a column of ash and gas that rose over 20 miles into the atmosphere. The ash and pumice ejected by the eruption buried the surrounding areas, and intense heat from the eruption caused pyroclastic flows that destroyed everything in their path. The impact of the eruption was devastating, with an estimated 1,600 people losing their lives in the immediate aftermath of the event. The ash and pumice from the eruption buried entire towns and cities, preserving them in remarkable detail and providing valuable insights into the ancient Roman and Pompeian times. Today, Vesuvius is still an active volcano. Number 5. Mount Laki, Iceland. The eruption of Laki, releasing about 14 cubic kilometers of lava and over 100 million tons of sulfur dioxide gas. The eruption of Laki had significant impacts on the environment and global temperature. The sulfur dioxide gas released by the eruption caused significant atmospheric cooling, that leading to a drop in global temperature and a change in weather patterns. The ash and gas released by the eruption also caused acid rain, which damaged crops and vegetation and led to widespread famine and disease outbreaks in many parts of Europe. It caused death over 6 million people. Moving on. Number 4. Mount St. Helens. The eruption of Mount St. Helens produced a massive landslide which removed the top 1,300 feet of the volcano and a powerful eruption column that rose over 15 miles into the atmosphere. The ash and debris from the eruption covered 22,000 square miles, causing widespread destruction to the surrounding forests, lakes, and rivers. The eruption of Mount St. Helens had significant impacts on the environment and local economy. And the ash and debris released by the eruption caused significant damage to crops, livestock, and eruption triggered lahars that caused additional damage to roads, bridges, and buildings. So moving on, number 3, Mount Pinatubo. The eruption of Mount Pinatubo in 1991 is considered to be one of the most largest volcanic eruptions of the 20th century. Located in Philippines, the volcano erupted in 1991 and produced a massive column of ash and gas that rose over 20 miles into the atmosphere. The eruption of Mount Pinatubo had a significant impact on the local region, causing widespread destruction and displacement of people. The ash and debris from the eruption caused lahars, volcanic smoke flows, and buried villages and towns in the surrounding area. The ash and gas released into the atmosphere caused significant damage to crops and infrastructure. Today, Mount Pinatubo is still an active volcano. Moving on, at number 2, we've got Mount Krakatoa. The eruption of Krakatoa produced a series of massive explosions that were heard as far as 3,000 miles away. The eruption of Krakatoa was incredibly powerful, with an estimated energy release equivalent to 200 megatons of TNT. The eruption produced a massive tsunami that killed over 36,000 people in coastal communities. The ash and debris ejected from the volcano caused widespread destruction and loss of the life in surrounding areas. The eruption of the were felt all around the world. The ash and eruption were carried the wind as far as Europe and caused spectacular sunsets and unusual weather patterns. Moving on, at number 1, we have got Mount Tambora. Mount Tambura's eruption in 1815 was the largest volcanic eruption in recorded history. The eruption of column reached a height of 43 miles, and it is estimated that around 160 cubic kilometers of rock, ash, and pumice were ejected from the volcano. It is estimated that the Tambora caused the deaths of about 71,000 people, either directly or indirectly. Today, Mount Tambora is still an active volcano. So if you like this video, please do subscribe, and see you later in the next video. Bye bye. Okay.